Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good evening. What is going on? How is everyone doing? Yeah, I gotta tell you, I pulled a jungle link. I pulled a jungle link move today. I did indeed do that. I did indeed. Look at this picture here for screensaver. What in the world? Not for screensaver, for thumbnail. What in the world is that about? Where am I looking? Where am I looking at here? What is going on, guys? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, we're going to take a look into Ripple executives looking forward to a 2021. Some really interesting stuff there. Really interesting stuff. I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go there. Let's do that. What is going on, guys? Good evening. Interesting videos today from some of the content creators. I got to tell you, some really good stuff came out of today's video. That Dilip Rao's statement about moving away from retail and into institutions and then into wholesale, that's a very interesting video. Did you guys catch that video? That is a really interesting take on things. It's a really interesting take. It is an interesting time right now. You know, man, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're listening to it, but it really does feel like that the retail market was a way to build up the market, he said, you know, in so many words. It's a way to build up the marketplace. Remember the question we used to ask on this channel all the time? Remember that question that we used to ask all the time? Now, hold on a second. I have to put, did you guys get one? I have to put my night cleanse and calm in, you know, the happy greens, the detox. Absolutely love it. Plus the fiber. Let's see, gotta put it in here. Just pour it into one of my favorite libations. Yeah. Oh goodness. Pour it into one of my favorite libations. Let me go back. I need a spoon. Hold on. I need a spoon and a blanket. This dude is cold. There's crypto sieges. Miss Crypto Sieges. Sorry about that, guys. Miss Crypto Sieges planning another trip for us. And yes, we're going to spend a few days with family. And that thing, yeah, so you just pop that into your favorite libation. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And you just do your thing, right? 21st century, not 20th century. You know, not 20th century. In the morning, I got to deal with all the 20th century stuff. Powders, the mix and measuring it, and using the NutriBullet. In the morning, I have to, because I do my powders, I do some extra stuff in addition to my 21st century stuff. And then I still got those 16 bottles of pills. It's 20th century, right? Got the antioxidants, you know, got the lignums, right? Got that. They got the DHEAs and got the freaking zinc and right, all those tablets, right? 20th century. I always joke around about that. I love just being able to pour my stuff in here and just drink it. But remember, we had on this question, remember that? Thank you, AM. Good to see you tonight, my friend. Remember, we had the question on the channel all the time. It was the $64 trillion question. How is it that you and I are able to hold this asset? How is it that you and I are able to hold this asset? It's always been the question on this channel, right? All the mods are here tonight. What's going on, guys? Alex G is here. Good evening to you. Morris Prince, is in the building. What's going on, bro? Remember, that was always the question on this channel. It's like the $64 trillion question. How is it that you and I are able to hold this asset? Right? So maybe this is, you know, it's really, really tough to kind of say and call it, right? But boy, oh boy, could this be the way? Could this be? And then you got the bearable bull with this aggressively average content talking about the buyback. Remember when the buyback scenario came out? Oh man, talking about that. He was talking about that today. I don't know if he did that video today or yesterday. Going back to that scenario, that hypothetical situation there. So I don't know. I just don't know what a buyback is going to look like. Okay, I don't even know if it's a deal or not. It's so hard to say. But when you hear Dilip Rao, every time I listen to Dilip Rao share that little clip of him talking about noise, the little noise from the retail. What? The little noise from the retail. Oh, and then he says, we don't want that noise. Oh man, it really does sound like, yeah, you know, this retail thing, we had to kind of create a market, and maybe it was a way to see how well the ledger would work. And this is what it's feeling like we were the test, if you will, in a lot of ways. Interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. I guess in the end, we're blessed to hold this asset, and we'll have to see how it goes. But I got to tell you, it's very promising. It is very, very promising. Look, just like Crypto Bull said. What did the Crypto Bull say? Let me share this with you guys. Where are we? Let me see. Just like the Crypto Bull laid it down really, really nice, and I think it's so important. Where is it? Yeah, Crypto Bull turned me on to the Exodus wallet, Uphold Exchange or Exodus, if you're in the US of A. For I don't know what he means by buying it, unless you're talking about having BTC or something else and doing it there. But let me see what the Crypto Bull said something that I thought was really, really good. Did I share? Did I save it? But it's the truth. I don't say, but I don't have it here. But he's basically said, look, the whole thing is stopped on the #1 exchange in the US. It's done. The trading's done, not stopped. It's in place, right? It's over, right? It's SEC court case. We got it going on, right? The whole thing, the trading done. It's in the books. It's in the books, right? Yet and still, take a look here. Let's see, BTC. It's 35,000. Ethereum 1366. Ooh, I hope that. Man, I tried to put that. We'll see. I tried to put the rest of the ETH that I had in stable coins. I don't know if that limit order took. XRP 28 cents. Interesting. 28 cents. I think I got my XRP at 28 cents, which is cool. But anyway, I did do that. I did take a jungle ETH move, and I did do that. And I'm going to hold on to the little bit of ETH that I have left. I did about 70% of the ETH, maybe 50%, and was going to keep the rest of the ETH just in case we do something, but and probably to around February, because I'm curious to see what the ETH futures is going to do. Is the ETH futures going to affect the market or the ETH market, if that makes sense, right? ETH futures is coming out in February. So, what? AM Crypto, nice mug. I have the same one for my tea. Really? Do you really? How about that? Great minds, bro. Great minds. AM. Hey, Joseph C is here. Good to see you. Hey, Joseph C, chicken bone broth 3 times a day. Nice. Nice. You do like the soup and stuff, man? That's good stuff right there. Yeah, we have the chicken bone broth, and it's another bone broth that we have. That's tough sometimes to get it down, but good for you, A. Joseph C. Jimmy Douglas is here. Good to see you. Dakota Shipley's in the building. Bone broth, be Gucci though. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, we got the Sun Warrior protein, and the bun broth, and the freaking collagen protein with all the MCTs in it. I still say so 20th century, right? What's going on, Dakota? Good to see you tonight, man. E. King is here. Jimmy Douglas is in the building. Yeah, what better lineup than a delisting than non-USA allowed pump? Interesting. I tell you, it's interesting. 164K in my pocket. Nice. Make that money, Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Edward Franz is in the building. What's going on? Hi, crypto pioneers. Crypto Ice is here. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Crypto Ice? Good to see you. Alex Sheed, indeed. Wouldn't we all? Alex Sheed is like, I would love a buyback at 1,000. I would sell my XRP in a bit. Yeah, absolutely. Again, we talked about that a lot on this channel, Alex. Who's going to turn down that $500 XRP in a buyback situation? What's somebody gonna say? All right, you're not getting my XRP. Yeah, who's turning that down? Paul Bogle, hi buddy. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Jeremiah Ben Shiloh is here. How are you? Yeah, I do remember everybody said we were going to zero after the Coinbase thing. Yeah, it's down 28 cents, but BTC is down to $35, right? $35,000, right? And so, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Crypto Raj is like, I'll take $100 from my 10K XRP, 500 for the next 10K, and 1,000 for another 10K. After that, not for sale. I hear you, bro. Hey, this is good. Look, buyback is so speculative. We don't know what's going to happen. If that's going to happen or not, we don't know. But I got a question for you. Anyone, by the way, let's find that Dilip Rao clip. You guys know who has that Dilip Rao clip where he talks about retail kind of making noise and wholesale, and institutions first and then wholesale. Junior Del Giorno. What is Giorno? What's good, bro? Good to see you. Don't forget Anchor USD for buying XRP. Easy peasy. Where is that, Spanish Cobra? Anchor, where's that? Yeah, I got a little bit out of Hader Hashgraph Cryptoverse Believer. How is it doing? What's going on, Inkpin 27? Good to see you. Who knows where the yeah, it's like 28 something. It's going down just a little bit, A. Joseph C. Oh, Aida, what's going on, miss? Good to see you. I see you drinking tea. You should try a tea brand called August. Okay. And the bourbon and burnt sugar flavor one. Oh, wow, really? Delish. I'll have to look into that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I will definitely look into that. Yeah, Anchor. Yeah, Anchor's doing great. What is someone said Anchor USD, like an anchor, like you drop out of a boat, but Spanish Cobra, it's an app, Siege. Okay, it's an app. Okay. Really? And you can buy XRP there, huh? Nice. Oh, H bar is up 28%. Really? Well, that's nice. I've been holding the little teeny tiny that I have for a while now. Baby Wavy is here. What's going on, my friend? Mika Belli. Mika Belli? Is it Mika Belli or Micah Belli? Mika Belli, probably. Good to see you tonight. New cipher pumping right now. New cipher. That's good, bro. I'm happy for you. Yeah, Dakota, good to see you as well, my friend. Jeremiah, the market is taking a correction, not just XRP. The market is exactly. Because I know BTC is that 35,000 and, you know, that type of deal. Interesting to say the least. It really, really is. Man, you guys want to listen to this Prince Chuku, Prince Chuku. Nice to see you, my friend. Very nice to see you tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's 70 people here. It's only 23 likes. Do me a favor, please, and smash that like button. Let's let YouTube know that we are live so that they can get this channel out to more of us. RV Glover is here. Back again. Evening, Seed. Evening to you. Alex Sheet, who has the clip? TJ Jackson is here. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Absolutely into ANKR, TJ Jackson. Absolutely. Good to see you. Loving it. I'm holding on to that for a while. Like, I'm holding on to for that. And EGLD for a while. Who has that clip? Anybody know? Notorious has it? Okay. Let's see if we can find that. I think it's kind of important to hear him say that. What? Notorious. What's going on here? I am not friends with Notorious? That doesn't make sense. He has it, huh? Hope I don't have to take forever to find it. But I would love to listen to that. Who else? Anyone know anyone else who has that? He changed his thing up a little bit there. It's a very, very, I'm telling you guys, it's a really, really interesting clip from Dilip Rao, formerly of Ripple. Ubri help Penn monitor, okay. Monitor students' energy consumption and environmental performance. Check out the podcast for more, okay. I'm trying, but I wonder, does he have it in a production or just straight playing it? The time horizon is really important. I remember this clip when Miguel VS he put he kind of quieted the noise on there with that dude. Where is that? Man, I can't find it here. I wish I knew someone who played that recently. What about XRP Yo-Yo? Maybe XRP Yo-Yo? Crawfish is here. What's good, bro? Edward Franz, you said Brad Kimes? Will Cost is here. Batter. Yeah, they're not showing it anymore. They're not showing it any value on it at all, which is interesting. H-bar hit 9 cents. Holy wow. Did it really, Darcy? Good to see you, my friend. I would have guessed Brad Kimes, said Darcy. I really want to play that again, just to listen. Here's Dilip Rao here, too. If you want to replace Swift, we have to show the suspicious guys what it's worth. How is it good for everybody? DL2 will be explored. We think it's a good thing. They are looking. I remember that one there. That's not the one. I remember when they were talking there. I want to say XRP Yo-Yo has it, but let me, is this it? Yeah, there it is right here. All right, cool. Let me share this with you guys. It's an interesting, it's an interesting 2 minutes to listen to for sure. I think this is it. This is the place. Hopefully this is the one. All right, let's do this. Let's share a screen. Let's go here. There it is. Make sure you guys see that. DII has it also. Casino coins going under. It was a gamble. The casino coin, it was a gamble. That's hilarious. That's true. Logan Dow. It was a gamble. All right, where'd that go? Where'd it go? I just had it. Wait a minute. Here it is, right here. All right.
Usage for cryptocurrencies. That usage for a quick buck. So I mean, it's kind of chicken and egg. You have to create a marketplace, and right now we have about 150, 200 exchanges around the world that trade in XRP. A lot of it, as you say, is very shallow trading by individuals, and that.
A lot of it, you say, is very shallow trading by individuals. Shallow trading from us retail investors. All right.
This is not the use case that we are pursuing. What we are pursuing, and that is not the use case that we are pursuing. What we are very shallow trading by individuals, and that is not the use case that we are pursuing. What we are pursuing is the use of XRP as a financial asset by sophisticated institutions as a bridging mechanism. So does this hurt or harm? Well, it creates a lot of noise, and we certainly don't want that much noise. But we're waiting, and for example, this last quarter, the bulk of XRP sales were to institutions.
What are we waiting for? We are waiting. We are waiting. He said, we are waiting. For example, we are waiting. And then he changed up. And he said, for example, did you guys catch that? He said, we are waiting, right? We don't want a lot of noise from the retail, right? Or, that's not our focus. The focus is on institutions, financial, FIs and banks, of course. But he said, we are waiting. Then he switched up and made it and started another sentence.
But we're waiting, and for example, this last quarter, the bulk of XRP sales were to institutional investors. And as this transitions away from retail to institutions, we'll start.
Why is this? How is this going to? I ask you, how is this going to transition away from retail to institutions? How is that? Is it because of clarity, and the institutions are going to jump in, 2 feet with 2 feet? Is it because of clarity? How are they transitioning? Away from retail to institutions. Now that could be in terms of volume. It could be in the terms of overall money versus, the little retail investor versus institutions. It could be, that's what he means by transition away from retail to institutions.
To use it for wholesale, financial usage, that's when the turning point will come. Correct.
Like, how do you intend to distribute the rest of the XRP there?
Yeah, no, that's a good question right here. And I don't necessarily know that we'll ever distribute all of it. In my mind's eye, there's a possibility where, we end up more of a lending kind of, more of a lender of last resort capacity, maybe. I think that would be a little strange for a software company. Maybe something to have to change structurally. Maybe we have to have a different organization. Who knows, right?
Some things have to change structurally. So they've been thinking about this for a while. Maybe some organization holds it. Who knows?
But as these capital markets develop, as liquidity develops, there are going to be folks who, if they want to provide liquidity in the asset, don't want to necessarily own the asset because that puts them in harm's way for price movements. So if you can borrow the asset and create liquidity that way, it's actually a much more efficient way to be part of the liquidity mechanism. It's how traditional capital markets work. I mean, my first job on a trading desk was managing the repo book, the overnight top next kind of liquidity provision that every day we had to roll. There's nothing like that in digital assets. So partly because the transfers happen instantaneously, but also partly because it just hasn't developed. And it's one of my longer term goals after I get the ecosystem built out, after I get payments running through there, as I start to merge or try to merge the two worlds, digital asset markets and traditional capital markets.
Try to merge the two worlds. That's a right. They've been thinking about this for a while. They're not right. You just think about where they are, right? I know, Aida, right? I mean, first of all, what does that mean to transition away from retail to institutions as we transition away? What does that look like? I don't know. It's hard to say, but that ultimately we know that's the plan. Maybe he's talking regulations, Morris Prince, right? Waiting for regulation, i.e. the big financial players to catch up. If they make governments move and regulate in their favor. Exactly. Regulate in their favor. Ellis Fibus, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you saying that. Love what you're doing for the community. Love your channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that big time. Poly-sign will escrow. Maybe Logan. Maybe that's the case. But again, just those words that Philip Rouse says. Why does the retail thing? Why is that noise? Why is that noise? How do they transition away from the retail to institutions, and then the institutions use it wholesale? What institutions? What institutions? We all know that Brad Garlinghouse said the central banks are looking to build on the XRP ledger, looking to build their central bank digital currencies on the XRP ledger. Interesting stuff. Latoya Stevens is here. Hey, miss, how are you? Registering with Uphold to buy more. Nice. Good for you, Latoya. Where are you checking in from, Latoya? I love it when the ladies at crypto check in. We need more. We need more of you ladies in the space. This is without question. What does it look like? I don't know. I don't know if the buyback thing is purely speculation. Bearable Bull shared with us today about that. It's hard to say. It really, really is. It's hard to say how Ripple transitions from retail because it's not meant for us. Remember, it's not meant for us. They say it over and over and over again. So does Brad Garlinghouse, right? Over and over and over again. This dude says, let me be clear. Our focus is not the retail. So again, that $64 trillion question comes up. How is it that we had to get it? How is it that we're able to hold it? Is it like Dilip Rao just said, is that they had to build out the marketplace? Is that it? Stop caping 23. I've been donating plasma and sperm by the pints. I'm so darn bullish, man. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Dakota says, smash the like button, guys. Collapse the chat and smash it up. There you go. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just really important to get that YouTube algorithm going so this channel can get out to more people. That's the thing that I say. Let's grow this community. It's not about the subscribers. It's about growing the digital asset space. It's about letting people out there know that there's an alternative, that the digital asset space is out there for them, and it's their chance to win. Crypto Roger says, I feel used. So it's really, really interesting. I tell you, Crypto Roger, that has been the $64 trillion question on this channel from day one. How is it that you and I get to hold this asset? A bridging mechanism for the world? You can build stable coins and use it as collateral, as a bridge mechanism for the world. You can free up Vulture accounts. They are currently lending it to people on RippleNet, certain partners on RippleNet. They're lending this XRP. Does Ripple take advantage of what Brian Brooks at the OCC did? Do they take advantage of that? Where he's basically saying we need fintechs to pick up a bank charter. Is that a move that Ripple takes? Is that a move that Ripple makes, I should say? A bank charter? They're lending right now. Ripple, my nipple says Ripple is going good in the United States of England. Developers, big techs, even people who want to make a simple transaction. It's for everyone, right? GDLT says it's for everyone. What do you think, GDLT, when Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse say that, you know, that's not our market. The retail speculator is not our market. That's Ripple, right? Coil didn't say that. The people from Coil didn't say that. The people from Cinnamon didn't say that. Surely the people from Forte, the gaming platform space, is not going to say that. That's Ripple. That's Ripple. That's Ripple. You gotta remember, you got all these other use cases out there. Coil is a great example. You got Vise Wen doing his thing, right? You got Flare building on the XRPL ledger. Right? Oh, Ripple's still alive in the great England. I hear you, my friend. Indeed it is. In fact, the HM Treasury of the UK said, we don't see XRP as a security. We see it as an exchange token. So you guys in the US, you guys do what you will, but we're going to continue to use it. How would shallow trading build a marketplace for XRP? Bless Cruz. Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends on how shallow it is. And as the market grows with retail investors, I don't know if it's the exchange the Ripple preferred partner solutions having to come to exchanges, perhaps to get XRP from us. Perhaps that's it. Perhaps that has something to do with it. For Ripple, exactly, GDLT, for Ripple. I just said that too, Forte Gaming, example. Exactly, bro. We're great minds, GDLT. Michael Cummings is good. Good to see you tonight. I don't think so. Dado, Cheeto, does market capitalization really matter when it comes to crypto? I don't think so, because XRP would need a market cap of $1 trillion to reach $10. I don't think so. I think this is very, very different than the traditional markets like the stock market, NASDAQ, S&P 500. But I think Brian Brooks really, really sees the future. The bank's gonna, they're gonna have to do things like, hop on a node and run a node, right? Provide some staking. They're gonna have to, or they're gonna just DeFi is gonna eat their lunch if they don't, right? Morris Prince says, I think the doors on the XRP ARC are about to close. Once XRP gets a classification, the price will either jump out of reach for the majority or no more access, as existing exchanges will bottleneck. Yeah, and absolutely, Crypto Eyes, I agree with you 10,000%. They do want us to win. We're just not their target market, right? They do want us to win. I agree. Ripple inviting retail YouTubers to swell was a nice gesture for a market they aren't targeting. BG still wants us to win, I believe. I agree. I agree, my friend. I don't see them burning the escrow. I think this, you know, like Brian Brooks was saying earlier, I watched an interview with him from, forget what a lady was from, but she just really laid out some amazing things. Ultimately, this technology is amazing. It provides so many things, and it's here to stay. And you know, he wants to put some framework around it for everyone to be able to participate. I think it's genius what he's done. Yeah, exactly. I agree. GDLT. It's always meant to be in the background, right? GDLT says XRP will probably be used as a bridge asset in the background, enabling fast, cheap transactions of CBDC to fiat in the beginning, and then evolve to be used by normal people, by normal everyday people. And I just think, you know, that's going to happen. Just, you know, no one's looking to see who's behind HTTP, STM, STMP or any other protocols. No one's looking to see, right? It's just there. We just use it. That's right, Bless Cruz. Price is really a distraction. The value is in the protocol. Michael Cummins, Siege, who is replacing Brian Brooks? I don't know. I saw something on Twitter, and I think I may have it, that apparently this new administration has two people, and one of them is currently on the Ripple board of directors, is what I heard. Let me see if I can find that tweet. So first of all, let me do that. Let's do this. Let's see if I can't find that. Someone had mentioned there were two people. Oh, by the way, just in case you're feeling sorry for the banks, JP Morgan last quarter made $12 billion in the quarter. $12 billion. And they pay you 0.1% interest. Someone tweeted out that there were two candidates. Let's see if I can't find it. There it is right here. There it is right here. Meanwhile, Politico is reporting that Biden might tap Professor Mirza Baradaran of the University of California, Irvine, or Dean Michael Barr of the University of Michigan, Michigan Ford School of Public Policy, to succeed Brooks. Baradaran has testified on crypto multiple times in Congress, while Barr joined Ripple's board of advisors in 2015. So that's kind of that word or rumor on the streets. Let's take a look at Ripple and how they're looking ahead to 2021 and beyond. 2020 was certainly not the year anyone expected. Within the financial services sector specifically, 2020 did not meet early expectations for more mainstream blockchain and cryptocurrency adoption. However, the bear code did demonstrate new and greater use cases for cryptocurrency, and ultimately the past 12 months proved to be ones of steady progress that helped strengthen the foundation for the technology. But obviously, the United States and global regulation continues to be the top of mind, not only for Ripple, but for the industry as a whole. Looking ahead, Ripple's leadership anticipates a year of continued acceleration for blockchain and cryptocurrency innovation, and shares their insight of what 2021 might bring. A crypto quickening. RippleNet General Manager Ashish Burla says the line between crypto and banking is blurring, providing an opportunity for more nimble fintech companies to leverage crypto to erode the market share of larger, slower moving incumbent banks. And rest assured, that is the deal. That is the deal. It's not the other 9,990 banks. It's the incumbents, the cities, the Goldman Sachs, the JP Morgans, the Wells Fargos. That is a fact. That changing embrace of crypto is already being exhibited by consumer-facing fintechs like Square, Robinhood, and PayPal. Those companies originally made mobile and digital banking services more accessible to a wider swath of customers. Now their adoption of crypto is helping introduce more people to digital assets and blockchain-enabled financial services. Burla anticipates that the use of crypto and streamlined fintech regulations will help even more fintechs compete with banks on a level playing field in 2021. Wow. That's the deal right there, isn't it? The fintechs against the banks. And trust me, it's not your neighborhood bank, it's not your regional bank that they're talking about. At the same time, crypto companies are exploring more traditional banking opportunities, as evidenced by the number of crypto and blockchain firms that applied for banking charters in 2020. There it is right there. The tide is turning, says Ashish Burla. It's possible that we could even see a fintech or a cryptocurrency company acquire a traditional financial institution this coming year. Well, how about that? Interesting stuff. That's a pretty powerful statement right there. That's a pretty powerful statement coming from Ashish. What do you guys think about that? It's possible. Chrissy Faust is in the building. Hey, miss, how are you? Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. Hey, Siege, just saw you were live. I wanted to give you a like and a comment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have a good night. You do the same as well. I'll catch the next one. Okay, we'll see you next one, Chrissy. Have a great night. Yeah, I always like to think in these little things that Ripple puts out there. It's always a little bit of some insight without giving you the exact details and dates and happenings and, you know, signing their name away, right? Giving their signature on something. I really feel like they tell us some stuff as much as they can without. Chloe M is here. Hey, Chloe, how are you, miss? Good to see you. When can I get a crypto loan, please? When? When you say when, what does that mean? You can hop on the Celsius network, celsius.network, Chloe, and get yourself a loan. You deposit your assets on there and you can get yourself a loan there. Everyone's approved. There's no credit checks. If you want more details, please let me know. I am an ambassador for the Celsius.network platform. And I've taken a loan against my crypto in the past as well. Where are you checking in from, Chloe? Where are you checking in from? Jay Corn, hey, Siege. What's going on with you, Jay Corn? Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Baron Stone, I agree. XRP ceased being a security with the launch of XRapid and ODL. I agree. I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Dallas, Chloe's checking in from Dallas. So good for you. We love Dallas. So that's some interesting stuff coming from Ashish Burla, right? Fintechs against the banks, right? The incumbents. Yeah, and the word is also too GDLT. GDLT says they have all the gold and will be involved in the Internet of Value. It will seem like the banks went away. Yeah, I heard that they're selling their gold, a good portion of their gold for Bitcoin. That's what the Modern Investor, TMI. Shout out to the Modern Investor. That's what he's saying. Jungle Inc is in the building. Hey, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, I started to stream saying I did a Jungle Inc move. I did a Jungle Inc move with my ETH as well, bro. As well. I did indeed. I couldn't do it last night because I had to change some whitelisting stuff going on with the addresses. But yeah, I did. I did it today, and I hooked it up on, yeah, I did that today as well. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Crypto Cat, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for the info, C's. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. You're welcome, and I will definitely do that, my friend. Appreciate you checking in tonight. Guys, do me a favor. It's over 110 people on the stream. Please, let's get those likes up over 100. That would be amazing. It would be amazing. That, yeah, I really like ETH. ETH was a tough move for me, Jungle. He says, yeah, I hear you, my friend. I hear you. I think there's, look, what do you think is going to happen with the ETH futures that's supposed to be launching in February? And did that at all play any role in your decision, Jungle? Guys, say what's good to Jungle Inc. Jungle Inc. is in the building. That'll cheater. Why does it have to be a whitelisting? That's why bring race into this. That's what they call it, my friend. Where you whitelist your assets to specific wallets, so they can only be withdrawn into those wallets. That's what they call it. Easy bands. Yeah, I said the same thing, Darcy. I said it was an epic move by Jungle. Good move, and those Jungle. You did the same thing too, Darcy. I hear you. Yeah, I'm. Oh, you said you were just kidding. All right, cool. What's Carlos Noto? Jungle Inc. says, "What's up?" I just think, with the. Remember when the Bitcoin futures came out, how the market tanked? Now, for me, the market tanked because Bitcoin, what Bitcoin does, kind of the market, right? Bitcoin, right? Unless we're in the nice bull run, unless we're in the alt run, right? So I'm wondering, so when Bitcoin futures came out, all of a sudden the run that was going on Bitcoin, right, went down. Now, what's going to happen, if anything, with the ETH futures? What's going to happen with the ETH futures? Is that going to take the market down, or is it going to just take ETH and those things that run on ETH and all the ERC20s, which is almost like taking the market down? I wonder what's going to happen with the ETH futures. So I think, Jungle, I definitely applaud your move, brother. I think that, tapping it right at the all-time high was smart, right? And, I don't know. We didn't get that big of a jump. Like, we only got, I don't know. It was only like for us, it wasn't that big of a move for us. But dollar-wise, it was. Dollar-wise, it was, right? And so we did the same thing, took 50%. And made that move into XRP. I thought it got up to 9 cents, GDLT. I thought HBAR got up to 9 cents. So I definitely applaud you on making that move, Jungle. But I'm very, very curious just to see what's going to happen with the ETH futures. I know Alex Mashinsky of Celsius tweeted out, remember what happened with the BTC futures? ETH futures is happening in February. Take caution. He said that maybe a week ago. Sure did. And that helped me with kind of making my decision last night. Of course, you doing what you did. And, I keep looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, and of course, if it happens in February, like, people suspect, I'll be definitely just buying in and getting more of some ETH at, at a nice discount, right? At a nice discount. R. Glover says HBAR is at 9 cents right now. Okay, there it is right there. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Dan Robb is here. What's going on, bro? Mulberry Street Cigars. What if XRP becomes SDR of IMF and illegal to own? Yeah, I've heard that. Mulberry Streets. I've heard it. I can't rule it out. I can't rule out anything in terms of what XRP is going to do. You know, who's going to use it? Who's going to? It is so bigger. Look, it is so bigger than you and I. It is so bigger than the retail investor market. Right? It's so much bigger than the retail investor market. I think we all know that now. I think we all understand that, right? It's so much bigger. It's bigger than all the other digital assets. It really is. Kevin Cage today was reminding us of the whole thing with Volante Technologies and a Ripple partner. It just, I mean, it's just right there. Right? I mean, it's right in front of us. So we just got to really believe. The biggest challenge, I believe, is for the average Joe and Jane who hold XRP to believe that they are so blessed to be in a position to hold this asset. I think by far that is the greatest challenge. That's why people don't want to talk 3-digit XRP. People don't want to talk a 3-digit XRP because they've been buying XRP at 20 cents and 30 cents and 40 cents and 17 cents and 12 cents. And some people have been buying XRP for got XRP for less than a penny. Trust me, YouTubers got XRP for less than a penny, right? And trust me when I tell you, I know two dudes who are not YouTubers, and the amount of XRP they have is crazy, 7 figures, XRP. Right? Not dollars, 7 figure XRPs, right? So the idea that the average, right, the bank teller, the truck driver, the landscaper, kid in college, right? The DoorDash person, right, in their spare time, holding on to this XRP. I think the biggest thing is for them to really take it inside and said, I'm able to hold this asset. And sometimes it's hard to think that they have positioned themselves like that to win, right? They didn't have to jump through a good old boy network. They didn't have to be on some pre-IPO, right? They didn't have to be an accredited investor, right? They just hopped on Coinbase or Binance US and just got some, right? They didn't have to fill out an application. They didn't have to get someone's blessing that they're worthy and deserving, right? They just went and got it. And so it's hard for them to take that in. I truly believe that is one of the hardest things. And then now you talk price and they really don't believe, right? Jungle Lee said it's too high to truly comprehend. It really is. I mean, it's just one of those things that we're just in a blessed spot. Really in a blessed spot. And we have this on the question all the time, Jungle. It's the $64 trillion question. How is it that you and I were able to go out and purchase and own this asset? How is it? How is that possible? Right? Because it was never, from Ripple's perspective, perhaps it was, that wasn't we weren't their target market, right? He says it over and over again. And sure that, they went off and did the spring thing and kind of developed all these other use cases, right? To kind of walk further away from that securities line, right? They wanted to keep walking away from that securities line. Let's do this thing over here and create some other use cases and all that other kind of stuff. And I don't know if they gifted it. I think they gifted some stuff to Spring, whatever. But, right? Ultimately, the bigger picture has always been the FIs, right? The financial institutions, and whether that be, SMEs or money transmitter businesses, banks and central banks. Cool. But we have it now, right? We have it. And we're blessed. We're blessed to be in this space, not just owning XRP, but able to own Ethereum and Cardano, right? Being able to to look into DeFi, look into it, tread lightly over there in that DeFi space, but be able to look into it. I saw a very interesting tweet too from a guy named Michael something from Logos. You guys remember old Logos? Was it Logos? I think it was Logos. You guys remember that? Let me see if I can find. Remember that acquisition? This dude, I didn't know. Did you guys know Ripple had someone who was the head of DeFi at Ripple? Jungle, did you know that? Ripple has a dude that is the head of DeFi at Ripple. I didn't know Ripple was in the DeFi. Did you guys see that? What's going on, Christopher Cavarrubias? How are you? Oh, is that 3 words, Christopher Cavarrubias? Is that what you're telling me? Carlos says, no, I didn't know that. Yeah. Ripple has, I moused over this dude and it said head of DeFi at Ripple. I had no idea. Thank you, Christopher. Right? I had no idea. Settle this. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves there. Human thing to do. Good to see you, my friend. Chairman, XRP Tacos is here. What's up, my friend? Chairman just sped up the regulation clock. Which chairman? Yeah, that's US though. That's US. And someone pointed out today on Twitter as well that when they did the thing with gold, that wasn't a worldwide movement. Remember when the good old US of A decided that you and I can't hold the gold? Remember that? That wasn't, England wasn't participating, UK wasn't participating in that. Japan wasn't participating in that. That was just the US. Yeah, Dan, I don't know if you can try, but I think that's only mods can drop a link. Ripple is DeFi. Wait till Spark drops and uses them for smart contracts. Yeah, but that's Flare, right? I mean, Flare is doing, bringing smart contracts to the ledger. I didn't know that Ripple, the company, had a head of DeFi. Maybe they're working together with the people over at Flare. Let me see if I can find it. I thought, I thought that was interesting. Dude was Michael something. Let me make sure. Let me see. I think it's further down. Stuart Alderati had an interesting thing to say as well. For better, in parentheses, not worse, crypto will be on the short list of financial regulatory priorities for G20 countries. Who else said that? I believe Kristalina Georgieva from the IMF said that as well. There's really no choice as these technologies move into mainstream. Let me see if I can find that guy. It's Michael somebody or another. And I believe it was from Logos who said that. And I was like, head of DeFi at Ripple. I mean, I get the Flare Networks thing, and I know that I know Ripple invested in Flare Networks, but I just thought that was interesting. Let me see if I can find it. There it is, Jungle's move right there. The famous Jungle Inc.'s move right there. Holy wow. Holy wow, Jungle. So looks like it's further up in the beginning. Let me go. Shout out to Uphold and what they're doing here. That was pretty cool. And shout out to the Crypto Bull for sharing that. I just want to see if I can find it. Nope. What the world? His name was Michael, and an odd lot. There it is right there. Michael Zakowski. So Ripple tweets this out, right? So now remember, Ripple tweets out this thing here. Stuart Aluradi says something, right? Ripple tweets out 2021 will see crypto at the top of the G20 financial regulatory priorities, CBDCs in production, industry shaken M&A, and more. What's M&A? I don't know what M&A is. Should I know? Read more predictions from Ripple's execs, right? That's why I titled the stream the way I did. So Michael Zakowski. In 2021, I expect DeFi to go from hype to reality, specifically through use cases like tokenized assets and side chain projects, as platform performance costs accelerate and the need for interoperability and efficiency become increasingly important. So I saw this guy, he responded or retweeted Ripple's tweet. And so I mouse over the dude to see who is this dude. And it is Michael Zakowski, head of DeFi at Ripple. Hashtag XSpring or Spring, formerly the founder of Logos Payments, which I believe Ripple acquired. Blockchain enthusiast, recovering quant. Interesting. I just found that to be fascinating that there is a head of DeFi quote unquote at Ripple. So I wonder what those, remember when I think it was Algos and Logos and some other thing, right? I wonder what those guys have been up to. Interesting that he would tweet that out. I find that to be interesting. I really, really do. And Shane Ellis said something, Shane Ellis, okay. Notice that only American citizens are being affected, similar to when the US confiscated gold from US citizens. I don't know about all this other stuff here, but in any case, they don't want them using their currently superior dollars to buy up all XRP when clarity is given. So there it is there. So Michael Zakowski, head of DeFi at Ripple. At Ripple, DeFi at Ripple. Dan Robb says DeFi was built into the XRP token. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day, my friend. JNSA, everyday people tapping into this crypto wealth stream of opportunity. Indeed, that's what we need. We need more of the average Joe and James in the space. Yes, appreciate that view. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here and hanging out tonight on a late night. I guess we'll see each other at the Lambo dealership figure speech. The life of King Wage. I hear you, my friend. Dan Robb, I hope that, I believe you, my friend. DeFi was built into the XRP token. Interesting stuff, right? And so we're in a blessed place. I hope everyone realizes that the word is to how strong. Yeah, Jen Link agrees with me. That is really interesting, interesting, if I can speak. Ripple would have a head of DeFi. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? Yeah, I know it's not the original Shane Ellis theory. I don't know what's going to happen. The buyback theory, is that going to happen? The Shane Ellis theory, is that going to happen? All I hope that happens is clarity on XRP. That's what I can see. I can see clarity. I don't know if the Shane Ellis thing can happen. I believe that it can, but I don't know that it can. What I can see in the future for us is clarity on XRP. That I can see. All right, guys, look, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys hanging out here on a late Tuesday night. Dado Chito, you're doing good, my friend. You're doing good. I see that. VeChain, synthetics, Elron, Chainlink, and a few more. I hear you, my friend. I have all of those except for synthetics. I have no synthetics. But I'm expecting a correction in the market. We'll see, Jungle. We'll see what happens in February with those with that ETH futures thing. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. But we'll see. Look, guys, we're going to cover more. Thank you, Dan Rob. Thank you. You, my friend, are the man. That's right, Easy Bands. The U.S. can't afford to let XRP leave with the technology to the UK. I just don't see how that is possible. I don't see how that is possible. I really don't. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for taking the time to smash that like button. I really, really do appreciate that. Over 90 likes on the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's great to see each and every one of you, the Thunder Sound, Easy Band, Jungle Link, Dan Rob, Human Thing to Do, and who else? Easy Bands, NC Wheezy. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Darcy, my friend, appreciate you being here. Jungle Link says, honestly, I hope futures don't affect ETH and the market keeps going up. Best for all crypto will be best for extra. Absolutely. That is absolutely correct. I agree. I agree with you 100%. I don't want anything to happen to ETH, you know. So ETH, you know, blockchain backer, right? He let us know that ETH it's the first alt to kind of do its all-time high. It's the first one. So we got some weeks, right? We got some weeks to see what else is going to happen. I just hope that we continue to get to that alt season, right? That Bitcoin dominance. Where is it? Let me check. What's going on with Bitcoin dominance right now? It's still close to 64%. Yeah, it's exactly at 64%, right? So until that Bitcoin dominance starts to get below, 50% and below, right? That all season thing is just not it's not quite here yet, right? It's just not quite here yet. And it looks like my limit order is not going to get filled on my ETH, the little leaf ETH that I have left into stable coins. Look like that probably is not going to get filled, but that's the life, right? All right, guys, listen, never ever forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.